Welcome to TDL News 13, where I aim to bring you the week's news from digitalLifestyle.com in under 5 minutes. Bit of a catch-up one this week because I wasn't around last week, and next week I'm not around either. So here's our roundup of this week's news. So first thing is, we've actually now got the details of what Microsoft are going to be doing with the 19H2 build. 19H2 is the build that's released later this year, or the update for Windows 10 that's released later this year, and I'm actually running that here on my Surface laptop too. So if I go to WinVer, I can show you there. This is build 18362 10,000, and you may think that's a familiar build number. 18362 is the May update, the build of the May update, the 19H1, and that's because Microsoft are not releasing this update as the big build updates like they're doing with 20H1, which is a new build numbers and a full sort of hour process of installing the builds. This is a cumulative upgrade that's going to come down. So that's the first one I've got here. There's no new features to show you because Microsoft are not introducing new features. They're saying this is for enterprise features, reliability and performance features. So as of yet, we've not got any details of what's changed. I did record a video of it, which you can see here on the digitalLifestyle.com on our YouTube channel. So there's not a huge amount of changes, but that's this. So the second feature update is going to be really just a cumulative update with a few mainly security and performance improvements and bug fixes. We did get a 20H1 build. It's the last of these videos. We've had two, in fact. One of the changes on this, I'll get the build number up. So there we are, 18936. One of the changes up on the calendar is you can quickly create agenda items. You can just add that in. Of course, that's not there because, let me fire up my virtual machine to show you where that is. There we go. That's better. Let's show you on this one. So there you go, I can add an event or reminder on there. So this is running that build 18936. And the last build as well, they included some eye tracking improvements and some setting changes. You can go passwordless with Windows 10 now, although this isn't showing on my build, but on here you can, they're rolling out this to a select sort of small group of insiders. You can through your sign-in options, there's an option to have password, turn off passwords, so you can use fingerprint or Windows Hello or something like that. I'd say that hasn't shown up on my devices yet. So here I am running that build on this machine. Also, talking of updates as well, the HoloLens had an update this week as well. Not a 1893 or anything like that, but in fact 1907B, which is a October 2019 update of Windows 10, because they're not releasing any further on that. A couple of days to talk about. If you're a Windows mixed reality user, then there's a new Steam beta update that improves the visual quality and performance of machines. That ties in with a cumulative upgrade for the May update, which also fixes some blurriness issues with Windows mixed reality. There's also a Windows Server update as well if you wanted to give that a try. There's last week's build, 18932. So all these build videos are on our YouTube channel. So to sign off, what else I've been playing with? Well, you might have seen here, I have been playing with some retro operating systems using Hyper-V. And there's a couple. I've got Windows 2000 running. I've got Windows NT4 running, and I've also got another VM with Windows NT351 running as well. I need to see Internet Explorer 2 on here, and I think this one is Internet Explorer 5 on here. Let's check that out. Yeah, there we go, IE5. So it's funny to see these things. Windows NT351 doesn't have a browser at all, so that's quite funny and having a browser. It doesn't have TCP or anything like that. I did use these back in the day because I'm that old, but it's funny to see these and go through the setup process as well. So I'm enjoying playing around with these it's quite fun looking at some of these old operating systems and how things have changed. Right, so that's it for this week's roundup. So no roundup next week. We're back the week after. You can follow me on Twitter at @ISDixon. If you like the video, subscribe. Please send in your comments and feedbacks. I still want to do the Q&A, so please send in your questions for the Q&A. We'll include those on a future show. Thanks for watching.